In simple terms, digital money can be defined as a form of currency that uses computer networks to make payments. Breathless media coverage of the future potential of cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin has made digital money a hot topic. One of the main differences between digital money and physical currency, such as cash, is that digital money lacks any identifying features that make it unique. If you take a glance at any banknotes you might have sitting in your wallet or purse, you will quickly notice that each note has a serial number, a unique string of letters and numbers that marks the uniqueness of that bill. But as we know, digital objects, such as songs or images, are easily reproducible infinitely on the internet. What prevents us from reproducing the digital money in our bank accounts so easily? Most of us have been using digital money all along. It is not the digital nature of cryptocurrencies that differentiate them from digital money, but rather how they ensure the ownership of digital property that mark them as transformational. The problems of digital money and who owns it are likely to increase in complexity, with far-reaching implications in everyday life. The Countercurrency Laboratory, a new initiative based in the Department of Anthropology at the University of Victoria, was established to explore these questions. Our research there documents the present and future of money, and its effects on how we live. Commercial banks and payment networks, such as those that use credit cards, safeguard the uniqueness of our digital dollars. These institutions guarantee that we do not go around spending the same digital dollar more than once. Once we spend digital money, banks deduct it from our accounts so that it can't be spent again. The first widely used form of digital money was credit cards with magnetic stripes. The use of a magnetic stripe encoded with identifying information was first introduced almost 50 years ago. This form of digital money went into widespread use in the 1970s and 1980s, spurred by the invention of electronic point-of-sale terminals connected to computer networks managed by the likes of Visa and MasterCard. But how does this digital money work exactly? When paying for something in a store, the buyer taps their credit card on the digital terminal, and the merchant's bank forwards the details of the credit card to the network. This credit card network requests authorization of the payment from the cardholder's bank. The cardholder's bank validates the cardholder's details and the amount of available credit and then approves the purchase. Hundreds of millions of these digital money transactions occur every day. Although this transaction involves a buyer, a seller, two banks and a credit card network, no physical money is actually exchanged. Rather, a series of messages are transmitted resulting in a debt incurred by the shopper to their bank and a credit in the merchant's bank account. In this sense, the digital money used here is not a material medium of exchange, such as bills or coins, but rather a unit of account entry. This digital money is a credit or debt in the digital ledgers maintained by the banks of both the merchant and the consumer. Other forms of digital money, such as debit card transactions or e-transfers, work similarly.